Becky, we haven't got room for any more of these things.
Well, can't we stow it in Sally Martin's soap kettle?
There's no soap kettle.
Oh, dear, it must still be on board the ship.
That's all this wagon needs is a 100-pound soap kettle.
Now, Daniel Boone, we only bought what the people back home have to have.
The way Cincinnati's been lately, Boonesboro might as well not have a store.
Oh, don't fuss. I'll go see if it's on the ship.
Well, never mind, I'll go.
Just in case anything else is forgotten, I'll go along. I'd better tell Israel. Israel? Israel!
Yes, ma'am?
Your father and I are going down to the dock. We'll be back in a little while.
Can I go too? I want to see what the new ship brought in.
Not until you've had your breakfast.
Yes, ma'am.
Square deal.
Did you say something?
Square deal.
Talking crow? With the gold chain?
Pure solid gold.
Hey, you stay right there till I go get Pa. Hey, that's my newly minted silver crown.
A deal's a deal, mister.
You drop that. Doggone you! You doggone bird! Drop that! You drop that!
You'd run into a wall and dash your poor brain out if I hadn't stopped you, lad.
Yes, sir, I suppose. Was that a real man?
That he was.
So small.
Yeah, that's why we call him Short Joseph. He was a good shipmate. Will Scataway's my name. I'm a seafarer lad.
Israel Boone.
What was that name again?
Israel Boone. My father's Daniel Boone. You probably know him.
Israel? I had a shipmate named Israel aboard the old Peril. He ended up climbing the King's rope.
Does that mean hung?
Aye, that he was.
A king's robe.
Died cursing as noble as a belted earl.
Was he a pirate?
Now, if you're going to use that kind of language, yes. The Jolly Roger was our flag, lad.
Buccaneers politer.
Square Deal's his name. A deal's a deal's his motto.
He stole my newly minted silver crown.
Stole? You mean he took it without giving you something in return?
A bundle of needles.
Well, then stole ain't the word, is it, son?
But they weren't even his needles. He took them off my pa's wagon.
A deal's a deal.
If I were you, I'd hold my tongue. Your honesty is in judgment. Ah, my lad, he takes to you. Here you are. Square deal.
He also took to my silver crown.
Well, you shall have it back, my boy, if that's what you desire.
Why wouldn't I?
Israel? Ah, that name takes me back. I tell you, suppose you take back your silver crown, eh, lad? And you give him back his needles. Nothing gained, nothing lost, right? But suppose the next time he's to bring you something 10 times worth what he takes. Where would you stand then, huh?
I don't know how you mean.
Well, you go back on him now. Could you take advantage of him then? No, you couldn't. Absolutely not. Will you share a little rum with us, huh?
No, sir. No, thank you, sir.
All right, here you are, square deal. There you go. Now let's see. What can I offer you? Coconut.
Coconut?
Nectar and ambrosia from the South Seas, my boy. There you are, my boy. Ah, to the 100,000 men, may they rise up from the dead, and may we prove to be true shipmates to the end. Drink up, lad, drink up.
Will Scalloway! Will Scalloway!
Somebody's calling you.
Yeah, I heard. Go on, get out there. Let him see you.
Will, why didn't you sing out? I came with...
Belay that! Son, you'd better go.
Fly with me! Fly with me!
Thank you, I'd like to. Glad to meet you, sir.
Yeah, same deal.
Thank you for the coconut.
Yeah, thank you for the coconut there.
Will,
That's a Daniel Boone's young sprout.
Daniel Boone? A drink, Will. A drink.
Have you got the Captain's Scrimshaw chart?
I got this from Hand.
Huh? Fool, you let him here? You mean he knows where I am?
No, nobody follows Judd less than I let him. That's why I was by the captain's side at the end.
Where did you get the chart?
Supposing I don't want to say.
I spent years with him in the South Seas before he ran out to Jolly Roger. And I'm the only man that can read that chart.
If I croak, you'll never get one doubloon from off the golden line. The captain was a pretty clever man burying his boys and his treasure. And without his chart, you can dig this cove from end to end to end.
Poor Judd.
There's that chart. What'll you do with it, mate? Curse he for croaking. Curse Hand for croaking. Where's that chart? Enlistment papers in His Majesty's Navy? Now, what did he keep these for unless he wanted to be hung for desertion?
He'll haul the bloke.
I never knew the old buzzard was married. Nancy May, that's a pretty name for a wife. It's on him somewhere, I know that. The old miser. Look at that chart. My diary! Captain's mark. The Golden Lion, the ship's longboat, the Pearl itself, and the captain holding a trident. Thank you, Captain. You'll be a rich crow come nightfall.
Batten down the hatches, storm ahead.
Huh? The Boone lad? You shouldn't have invited him back.
Breakers ahead.
hand. Come a little closer. Want to miss you. True shipmate. Thank you, mate. I thought she was alone. Gotta think this out. It isn't as if we were in plain view for them to see. Judd couldn't find us, and he knew where to look. But if they are lucky, you whisk this away whilst I make a deal with Hand. And if I can't, well, the good Lord made the two of us smarter than the three of them. And that's in our favor.
Where could that Judd have got to?
Either he stopped bleeding or it don't show on these rocks.
I don't like this place. Why'd he come here?
This be Black Cove, dummy. Treasure's buried hereabouts.
I ain't dumb. Don't call me dummy!
Wait a minute!
Sorry, Gentle Sam. Why, you was there as much as me.
Maybe more, eh? The Perro stood right off that point. Up in the rigging I was, keeping an eye on the Cotton's launch. She rode low in the water, lads. From the weight of gold doubloons.
I always admired the captain for that bit of work. Went ashore he did with 4 men. When he come back, he's all by himself. Not a scratch on it.
The captain's gone. The riches of the Golden Lion are ours.
Aye.
After we get the captain's map away from Judd. Now, he's got to be hiding underfoot someplace.
Might be held up in a cave.
Listen to Gentle Sam.
He could be right at that.
Now, the second I give the sign, you get it out of here.
Aye, aye, sir.
Maybe he's hiding over there in them hills.
Not yet! Come back here, you!
Look,
That's a square deal.
and Will Scataway ain't far away.
Well, Scataway and Judd are in cahoots. That's why Judd come running here. Which way that bird come from?
Out of the rocks below.
Right where I said.
Spread out. Keep low behind the rocks. They know we're here.
Watch out for Will Scataway. He'll have a trick up his sleeve. Becky, what is all of this?
Well, the plow was the one you ordered for the Jimsons the day we arrived in Phoebus. Here's the bill of lading. The rest, I guess, was delivered with the plow.
Madras cloth, licensed by the East India Company, delivered to Rebecca Boone at the sign of the Dolphin?
I needed it.
I suppose we couldn't have made the trip without this fancy plate.
Oh, Dan, I'm so tired of our wooden ones.
I'm even afraid to try to read this Chinese writing.
I fancy it says tea. Cincinnatus hasn't had an ounce since spring, and everybody needed it.
I can think of one person who doesn't need it. Oh, I'm not riled at you, Becky, but...
Thank you very much. Dan, I'm rewrapping these smaller parcels to make it easier for you to pack them.
Oh, that's very nice. Doesn't make the wagon any bigger. You know, by the time I've piled all this on top of that, it's going to make this wagon so top-heavy.
What are we going to do?
Go down to the smithy and get a bigger wagon.
Pa! Ma! You'll never guess.
You've bought something with your newly minted silver crown.
No, a crow took it.
A what?
A crow. He flew into my room and traded me for it.
Well, I reckon you've seen the last of your coin.
Oh, no, sir. I followed him. He had a gold chain around his neck.
A crow with a gold chain?
Pure, solid gold. Square Deal's his name. And a deal's his motto. He can talk. He lives down by the ocean in a little cave.
Well, I always thought he was a parrot.
I think he's a pirate. If you use that sort of language. Buccaneers plied her.
Oh, Israel.
His best shipmate was named Israel, too. But he ended up climbing the king's rope.
What?
They hung him.
Daniel.
I'll talk to him when I get back. We're leaving tomorrow, I hope.
And high time.
Pa didn't believe me.
That's because you exaggerate. And you went to the docks without breakfast after I told you.
No, ma'am. Just come with me right now and I'll prove it.
Right now, you're going upstairs and you're to comb your hair and wash your face. And then you're going downstairs and apologize to Mrs. Browning for being late. And then you're going to ask her to please feed you.
But, Ma, won't you please listen?
Did you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Hey, these are pretty. Yes, ma'am. I'm going. But I did say talking crow.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. Talking crows. Gold chains. Pirates.
Delivered to Rebecca Boone. Sign of the dolphin. Hi.
Ahoy, mate.
Hey! Hey! If you don't take something back, it won't be a deal, will it?
A deal's a deal, mister.
Well, at least you got something. Evidently, it's ivory. Bet it's real ivory, too. Well, Scataway sure was right. But this is worth 100 times more than that old crown.
Where is it, Will?
Stand up.
What'd you do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Next, I suppose you'd be saying you don't know Judd neither, eh?
I knew Judd, Gentle Sam.
See, I might have admitted I did.
Why shouldn't he? It don't do us no good, and besides, we know he knew Judd.
Aye, that's right. We were all shipmates on the Peril, weren't we? Stand up.
Ready to talk now?
Huh? What about?
This is your last chance, Will. Where's the map the captain drew to the treasure?
I never knew the captain drew a map to the treasure.
Why don't you shoot him?
Let him say goodbye to his last chance of getting the treasure.
Always a trick up your sleeve, eh?
Aye. Make him swear on the skull.
What's the use? He'd lie.
Would you lie on the skull?
This looks like Short Joseph.
It is.
He couldn't lie on Short Joseph.
Not hardly. Now listen to me, Will. When the captain buried the treasure off the Golden Lion, he drew a map so he could find where he buried it.
Sounds reasonable.
It's a fact. Otherwise, he might as well have thrown the treasure overboard.
When they held the captain to be hanged, I offered him a monarch's funeral for that map.
Shipmately thing to do.
The captain gave the turnkey his gold earring to throw a hand out of the cell. which was Hans' good fortune. Otherwise, they might have kept him and hung him.
Now, Judd was with him at the end. Why? To get that captain's map before he danced on air.
Hey, Judd practically said so before you run away from us.
Give him the question.
Will Scataway lay your hand on Short Joseph? Where is the map the captain drew to the treasure?
I swear on Short Joseph, I never knew the captain drew such a map. And I never saw such on paper or parchment.
He lied. He lied on Short Joseph.
Shipmate or no, there's nothing else I can do with you.
Hand! Look at this. The map was folded up inside.
Square deal. Will knew I'd be after Judd, so he sent that bird away with it. Where'd he take it, Will?
There's no use of asking a man that'd lie on Short Joseph.
Well, when a man lives right, his rewards come to him. I must have been living right, not even noticed it.
There'll be no getting away this time.
Abandon ship! Abandon ship!
Will's in cahoots with a female.
Female name of Rebecca Boone.
Will, you always did have a way with the fair sex, you did.
Fair women and black crows strive to please me.
Well, they strive too hard this time.
Oh!
She wanted you to know she got you, Billy Doo. Now, we know where we can put our hands on her, and I got ways of making female women talk.
Females don't stand up to me the way Will does. You want me to kill him?
No, tie him up. You dig up the treasure for me, and then I'm going to drop you in the hole just like the captain did his for. And you can say your prayers till we get back.
Say one for me, Will, if you got time.
I truly regret this, Mrs. Boone. On the other hand, I know where Square Deal took the map and I could get it back. If I could get but loose of this thing, if I could... Square Deal.
But it is real ivory, huh, Ma?
It most certainly is, and the finest example of Scrimshaw carving I've ever seen.
How much money is it worth?
Israel Boone, you look me in the eye and tell me to whom this valuable ornament belongs.
To me, Ma.
Don't you dare tell me again a bird brought it.
All right, I won't.
Do you know where it came from?
Well, I got an idea.
Israel.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do.
Then you march right back with it.
But a deal's a deal, Ma. Will Scataway said so himself. He said it would be mine to keep.
I don't know Will Scataway, but I do know right from wrong, and I expect you to know the same. Now march.
Yes, ma'am. But what if Will Scataway says a deal's a deal, and it belongs to me?
We'll face that when we come to it. Now go along. And you come back right afterwards, you hear?
Guess he didn't think much of his trade once he got it home.
Israel! Israel, my boy!
Yes, sir?
Are you alone?
Uh-huh.
Come in, boy. Come in.
Yes, sir. What happened here? What do you got in the barrel?
Don't ask questions, son. Just try and loosen me, will you?
Yes, sir. I don't think I can do it.
When a man from the peril ties a knot, son, that knot is tied.
Buccaneers attack you?
You may call them pirates with me blessings. Try cutting me loose. No. The blade is over there. Over there. Be quick.
This is sharp.
It had to be. Belonged to the head chopper of the Tower of London, boy.
Do you mean he cut off heads with it?
And he did the job so neat. After he cut a head off, he had to give the fellow a pinch of snuff to see if it were properly done.
Oh. Are you in pain, Mr. Scataway?
No, son. I'm just getting the circulation back in the old limbs, that's all.
Think them pirates will come back?
As sure as the good Lord and made little green apples. This time, I tell you, we're gonna have a few surprises and wait for them.
I'll ask my pa to help you.
I'm sure that's meant in a friendly way, my boy.
Any pirate he meets up with will be in bad trouble.
Well, I'm sure of that. You remember what I told you?
I remember everything you said.
We're shipmates to the end. Well, that's a solemn prophecy come true because you proved yourself to be a true shipmate.
Thank you, sir.
You saved this old man's life, and I'll be thanking you when it ebbs out to sea for the last time, my boy.
Shipmate, your other prophecy also turned out to be true.
Who did it now?
You know, the one about not taking back my newly minted silver crown. Deal's still a deal, isn't it?
Well, sure, why not?
Well, Square Deal already traded me this. My mother said I must take it back.
Well, I'm sure sentiment of noble woman, but your mother's a fine...
I know that. I really do know that. She just wouldn't believe me when I tried to tell her that a deal's a deal. I think she would if you told her. I said, if you just explained...
I heard, Israel. I heard, son.
Maybe some other time.
Yeah, maybe some other time. Sure, why not?
Except we won't be here.
You won't be here? Well, why won't you be here?
We're going home. All Ma and Pa have done in Phoebus anyhow is buy stuff for the folks in Boonesboro.
No, look, lad, before you go home, I wouldn't want you to be disappointed, see? So I'll trade you back this fine, freshly minted crown, for that little piece of broken down ivory there.
No, thank you. I like the ivory better. Bye.
Bye, son. Wait a minute. Look, do you happen to be a card player?
We've got an author's deck back home.
No, that's one I don't know, authors.
Well, say it out 3 Shakespeares.
No, that's not what I mean. You see what I mean? I tell you what, you set up the barrel, pull up a seat, I'll get the cards.
Okay.
Here's a little card game, a seafaring game. We call it cutthroat in the forecastle.
Why do they?
Well, we'll just play a few games in the open, till you learn the ins and outs of it. There you are. Cut. And you need it.
What a mess. What a mess.
Becky? Becky! Israel!
What a mess. What a mess. A deal's a name. A deal's a deal.
Israel told me about you, but I didn't believe him.
Israel climbed the king's rope.
What's this about Israel?
They hung him, stupid.
Must be something wrong with me talking with a crow. Now get out of here.
Foul weather at the cave.
What's this about the cave?
Batten down the hatches, storm ahead.
Now hold on a minute. Wait a minute, will you? Go ahead and don't lose me.
A deal's a deal.
All right. Where is it, Beck?
Where is what?
Where is that treasure map?
I don't know anything about a map, and I don't know anything about a treasure. And I think you've been listening to too many sailor stories.
Hey, maybe I should wallop her, eh?
In a minute. It's up to you, Beck.
Oh, don't call me that.
All right. Miss Boone, then.
Mrs. Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone.
Oh, I even heard of him.
Well, Will Scataway and Daniel Boone are in cahoots.
So the holier-than-thou Daniel Boone is as much a pirate as the rest of us.
Dan is no pirate.
Mrs. Boone, you have just been promoted to hostage. He'll give up the treasure to get his missus back, or his half of it anyhow.
How about Will?
Well, if Dan wants to split his share with Will, that's up to him.
Mad, mad. You're all mad.
Boone is even sneakier than Will is. He'll have bear traps hid all up and down that cliff.
My Dan is not sneaky, and if he were here, he wouldn't say that.
Stand your hatch. Typhoon, I'm not your leader because I'm simple-minded. I'm tactical. Surprise is the road to booty. Take her away.
All right, you.
I win again, even with the cards face down.
You were born to this game, Israel. Let's make it interesting.
It is interesting.
You like my head chopper sword?
Oh, yes.
As much as that ivory trifle square deal traded you?
Well,
How about the sword and these golden doubloons?
gee.
I'll bet you the lot against that ivory trifle.
Oh, no.
Oh, why not?
I'm not allowed to bet.
There's no more time for compassion.
Time for what?
Just look at the sword and the doubloons.
They are interesting.
I've got no more character. I'm getting old.
Well, now, you may not get any older.
Pa!
Outside. Now, where's my wife?
Standing watch, mate. Standing watch.
You stand watch for both of us.
Now, I ask you a question. Where's my wife?
Well, I have a shrewd idea who took her, and it wasn't me.
Was it them pirates?
Yeah, my shipmates from aboard the old Peril.
Then there really was a peril.
Hand was a third mate. Ferocious and cunning man. And if I know him, he'll be coming back here.
But what did they want with Ma?
Well, son, you might as well know soon as late. It was my doing. Otherwise, old Will will be a dead man.
Just tell it.
Well, if the young sprout will... If I could just have the Scrimshaw carbon, if I...
Israel?
This is what Hand wants, only don't know what it is.
Then how can he want it?
Well, if I could step past without getting a hole in me gizzard, I'd... Gaze upon Black Cove. First time I laid eyes on it was 2 days after we sacked the Golden Lion. Ah, the Golden Lion. A rich prize she was. Every man Jack on the Peril put his back into the task as we raised every inch of sail and clothes for battle. She gave as good as she took. See Short Joseph at the wheel when he ended his days. Fire and cannonball were everywhere. Still, the Golden Lion was no match for the skill and daring of the men of the Peril. It was only a matter of time till the crew of that prize ship lay dead on her decks. Dead to a man. We got her treasure aboard. But we were sore hurt. We barely managed to limp into this cove and beach her for repairs. That ship brought us fame and it brought us trouble. A ship of war was at our heels and we hid there. We set out to sea with the treasure in our holds. Well, His Majesty has ropes enough. Bury it, the captain said.
Sounds reasonable.
He was a reasonable man. Well, he buried the treasure and we set safely out to sea. And from that day on, every man Jack thought the treasure was his own. And day after day, they kept searching for the parchment map. And day after day, the captain, as if he didn't know what they was up to, he sat scribing his Scrimshaw. And only I knew what it was.
And this is the chart of the place where the treasure's buried.
Aye, clear as print to those who can read it, and I can read it.
But where are the letters?
Letters are for educated people. Gypsy knots. Signs that thieves leave on walls. And secrets Jack Tar scribes on a whale's tooth. They shout out loud to me.
Is that the Peril?
Yes, it's anchored in the deep, can't you see? And there's the captain's longboat. And the stone lion guarding the treasure.
You mean that rock is supposed to be a lion?
Yeah, you gotta use your imagination.
Number 14 on the ship. Does that mean the number of paces?
Aye, to old Neptune's trident there.
And old Neptune's trident is where the treasure's buried.
Well, that's what the captain would hope he'd think, see. And you'd dig and dig and dig till you're old and gray, and you'd find nary a farthing. Look. Look there. Look out there.
Trident shows the opening.
Ah, even more now. Now, look here. The center time's the compass, pointing true to the North Star. Now, the outer rim's a path to follow, moving by the clock, as every sailor this side of the equator knows.
North by the star, northwest by north, due east.
Hey, your father made a fine sailor, Israel.
The North Star's over the woods, too.
Due east. That brings us out just above the high tide line. South. Circling southeast. Due south to a point just level with the opening in the rock.
With your 2 feet standing on your own 50,000 golden doubloons.
My golden doubloons.
He's dividing the treasure with us, Pa.
Well, now, Israel, you've got to own before you can divide.
Well spoken, Mr. Boone.
Shoot him, Mr. Boone. That's hand.
No, Pa, they'll kill Ma.
It's all right, Israel.
Mr. Boone, looks like we both got what the other one wants.
Are you all right, Becky?
Oh, she's all right for now. He won't hurt her unless I say so. But if I do...
That old square deal was supposed to be standing guard.
Foul play, mates, foul play. Breakers ahead, breakers ahead.
Mr. Boone, I got a deal for you.
What kind of deal?
I get the treasure map, you get Mrs. Boone.
It's a deal.
Well, I reckon I agree, especially when there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, you ain't gonna give him the treasure.
Let me have the chart.
But you can't trust it. 1 minute after he gets his hands on it, he's just gonna...
Stay put.
The captain come to life again. Why, he'd have killed us both, Will, without turning a hair. I admire that in a man.
Scataway.
Yeah, well, I must have dropped it in...
Hand it over.
What's that? What are you up to?
You've seen it before, haven't you?
Captain Scrimshaw. No wonder we were never able to find that chart. He never even bothered to hide it.
All hands on deck, all hands on deck.
Now, what did you do that for? Farewell to the treasure.
Well, looks like we're going to have quite a hanging.
Climb the king's rope.
I ain't hanging for nothing.
Neither.
Don't let him get away.
Pa, let him get away.
And we're all alive.
What difference does that make? Treasure's gone.
Where is it, though? Let me see. North with a star. Northwest by north. Due east.
Pa remembers the whole thing.
Oh, glory be, son. Come on, come on.
If my figure's right, it should be just about there in those rocks.
We're rich. 3 cheers, we're rich. Hooray!
I'm afraid not, son. At least the owner of the Golden Lion will get their money back. I know Lloyd's of London will be pleased about that.
Well, unless they're told, they'll never know.
They will be.
Yeah, but suppose I say you take 2/3, we forget Lloyd's, both of us, huh?
Pa wouldn't do a thing like that.
Well, I found out a man loses his character and grows soft with advancing age. And I suppose the same is true with you.
Well, anyway, Lloyd's of London is offering a reward.
Well, now, I've heard that, Israel, but don't count on it.
No, you don't suppose.
Well, now, if it comes, it's all yours.
Well, that's something anyhow. Let's start digging.
It's a deal.
Hey! right, Will?
Aye, mate.
All right, make her fast.
Yeah, taut as taut can be. There we are. Ship shape.
Oh, no, Becky.
But these are our things, Dan.
Slack her off, Will.
All right. Stand by to receive aboard.
Becky, you're going to have to drive. Will and I'll have to walk alongside to steady it.
Yeah, if we run into rough weather, we can throw out a sea anchor.
Come on, boy. Good deal.
Fly with me.
Oh, you have no principles.
Yes, a deal's a deal.
All right, move out, Becky.
Yep.
Will, after you visit the Boonesboro, you're going to go back to sea?
Well, we haven't made up our minds. Buccaneering's pretty played out as a trade.
Well, you can get some money from Lloyd's. You could buy a store in Boonesboro.
Afraid I wasn't cut out to be a storekeeper, mate.
Oh, I don't know, Will. A retired buccaneer with a talking crow for a partner?
Well,
Deal's a deal.
Reckon that's what we've been waiting for. And right on schedule. It's almost too easy. He doesn't have any British troops escorting him.
Since the British control every foot of this territory around here, I reckon it... Shawnee?
Yeah. Well, that's something we didn't count on. We are the British.
Jehoshaphat, that newfangled rifle he's got 3 times fast as a musket.
And there are 200 more of them in that wagon. Shawnees must think they've tangled with a magician. Don't move, Major. I wouldn't do that, Major. I don't want to have to shoot you. Don't be alarmed, Major Richardson. I'm not a Shawnee.
You know my name?
Major John Richardson, soldier, inventor, just arrived from London. With this extraordinary weapon, it could very possibly turn the tide of the revolution in favor of the British.
It will, I assure you.
Not as long as we have you, Major, and that rifle. And as for your generals, well, that's just an experiment. No more of them can be made without you. Oh, we have excellent sources of information.
Yes, spies.
Patriots, Major. The revolution has friends everywhere, even some in high places in England. Thanks to them, we know that you've only manufactured 200 of these. We know when they were shipped from England. We know that they're all in this wagon.
Ain't that neat? We got the major and the wagon.
Except for just one thing. There's not a single rifle in that wagon.
You were saying? What else do you know?
You said it seemed too easy, Daniel.
Those rifles are where they'll do what they were designed to do. To kill so many of you rebels that you'll be forced to abandon this foolish insurrection. My rifles, gentlemen, are in British hands. Your little adventure has failed.
I never saw so much foolish stuff for a soldier to be carrying. He must have 10 uniforms, boots, all kinds of reading books, silver eating tools, white tablecloths.
Major Richardson is the British gentleman first, Jeremiah, and the soldier second. His inventions have made him a rich man, and he's learned to live like one.
He's got some kind of a machine in there. Looks like it for fixing guns.
You know, the fact that he's heading for those rifles must mean our information about date of arrival and port of delivery is wrong.
We British are not bested so easily by your friends in high office.
You see, we arranged for false information to be circulated, anticipating just such a contingency as this.
Where are the rifles, Daniel? Well, according to this, they're due to be delivered in Salem and then on to Fort Stiles. Fort Stiles has only a small garrison, a few dozen men. Well, according to this, 200 hand-picked riflemen are en route there to train and serve under Major Richardson. To prove the rifles under battle conditions. I think that's the idea.
Rather frustrating, isn't it, Mr. Boone?
Those rifles won't do them much good without you, Major.
My dear man, the whole British Army doesn't cease to function if one officer disappears. Anyway, anyone can learn to fire a breech loader, even mine. In any case, I'm of no value to you without my rifles.
I think he's got a point, Mingo.
Well, you ain't gonna let him go, Dan.
Not exactly. The Major arrived at the port of Boston less than a week ago, and he's never been here before.
That's correct. What about it?
He's due to report to Fort Stiles. Now, chances are no one there knows what he looks like.
Mr. Boone, surely you're not thinking of trying to pass someone else off as me.
I am thinking about it, considering the stakes.
Well, they may not know my face, but my reputation is well established. Anyway, where could you possibly find anyone in this wilderness to impersonate an educated British officer and gentleman of breeding and culture?
Right here.
This savage?
Well, this savage, Major, is a graduate of Oxford. And as for your reputation, you may have difficulty living up to it once Mingo is impersonating you. Now, let's get out of this opening. We've got some work to do.
But
All right, Mingo, go!
you don't actually believe he can learn in a matter of hours the skills of a lifetime, do you?
I think he can learn well enough, Major, to fool anybody but you, and since you won't be there to call him on. Done. First rate, Mingo. Now let's work on firing. Anytime you're ready, Daniel. Fire. I never expected to see the day when I could fire more rapidly than you, Daniel. Speed's important, Mingo. It's not worth a hoot without accuracy. Fire at the same speed. You're to be congratulated, Major. Truly magnificent weapon. Yes, sir, Major. Your rifle in the hands of 200 Kentuckians Well, they'd be the equal of 1,000 of the Crown's finest.
Well, you're getting a little ahead of yourself, Mr. Boone. Even if he is accepted as me, how do you plan to get those rifles out of Fort Styles?
Well, that's a good question. I wish I had the answer. By golly, Mingo, it suits you.
Yes, well, it suits my father's English blood, but my mother's Cherokee blood is on the warpath over the scalping you gave me.
Well, the hair will grow back.
Yes, if my head is still connected to my neck when this is over.
Well, there's no call to fret about that. I understand spied or shot, not beheaded.
I can't tell you how that reassures me, Daniel. By the way, how am I to contact you when I've arranged everything?
You're orderly.
Orderly?
Jeremiah.
Well, you reckon I'll pass for an Englishman?
You will if there's a place in England called Kentucky.
Huh?
From now on, you're going to develop a sudden case of sore throat.
Sore throat?
The minute he enters that fort, he's going to go mute.
Is he trying to tell me I talk funny?
Oh, he meant no offense, Jeremiah. It's just that you speak a little peculiarly for a British red coat. Daniel, do you intend to remain camped here?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't we a bit close to Fort Styles?
I know that. But it shouldn't take you too long to figure a way to get those rifles out. The major's wagon should come in handy. You can get word to me by Jeremiah, hopefully by morning. There's liable to be redcoats swarming all over this place come daylight, and there may even be patrols through the night. Major, I'm going to have to ask you to change your uniform.
I will not, sir.
Well, either you take those clothes off or Mingo and I are going to help you. Jeremiah's clothes should fit you just fine.
Those filthy buckskins? Impossible.
Well, now, Major, a bound and gagged prisoner in buckskin would look a lot more natural to a British patrol than a trussed-up gentleman shivering in his drawers.
British officer and wagon approaching the gates.
You must be Major Richardson.
Colonel? I insist that you inspect my papers, Colonel.
Yes, of course, but I have been expecting you, and there's several...
Well, then I presume that my quarters are ready.
Yes, but I thought we'd have a little talk first.
Oh, where are they?
Well, you're in the same building with me. Our offices, dining room, and so on are in headquarters building.
Yes. Well, that should be satisfactory. Quarter my horse, won't you, please? Take my personal effects to my quarters. Now, if you please, Colonel, I should like to inspect my shipment of rifles. Where are you keeping them?
Well, that's what I've been trying to tell you. I received notification early this morning that there was a storm at sea. The ship has been delayed. It's not expected to dock in Salem until late tomorrow.
Yes, well, that is a disappointment, isn't it? Then I assume that you have provided a suitable place to store the rifles when they do arrive.
Oh, yes, I've made room in the arsenal. They'll be quite safe there, locked up tight. But I do have a pleasant surprise for you, Major, to offset your disappointment.
Oh?
Yes, your 200 riflemen on their way here will arrive under the command of Captain Halstead.
Captain Halstead?
Barnaby Halstead. I understand you're old school chums.
Oh, you mean that? Captain, of course, Captain Halstead. Yes, well, delightful. Come along.
I reckon you're used to something fancier, but your appetite ought to make this taste pretty good.
I shall take extreme personal pleasure in attending your execution, Mr. Boone.
You like to count your chickens, don't you, Major?
You'll never get those rifles out of British-held territory. Even if your Indian friend does succeed in fooling the commandant at Fort Stiles. Why don't you kill me, Mr. Boone? If you're entertaining an idea of somehow using me to aid you with your flight.
Eat it. It tastes better while it's hot. I never claimed to be much of a cook, but it is nourishing.
What is it?
Be quiet.
Be quiet. Why should I? You hear something?
That I did. Like someone shouting for help. Seemed to come from that direction.
Right.
Over here, British officer!
This way. Over there. Spread out.
Corporal, I was never so glad to see a British uniform in all my life.
That's so.
See, some rebels. They made me prisoner.
And who might you be?
Oh, the clothes.
I'm Major Richardson, Corporal. Major John Richardson. Some rebels captured me. But if you'll be good enough to untie me...
Yeah, I'll untie your legs, all right.
So you can march at the point of my musket. You're making a terrible mistake, Corporal.
Well, one of us surely is, mister. Major John Richardson arrived at Fort Stiles an hour ago.
Fool, that man is an imposter.
Well, that's for the colonel to decide, not me. Now march, mister.
All this finery, Major, is bad for my morale. Makes me feel a bit homesick.
The truly civilized man carries his civilization with him, Colonel. I, for one, should find it unbearable to have to live for very long as the primitives in this country do.
Well, then I must apologize for the plain fare my orderly prepared for your palate.
No. I'm quite well aware of the difficulties in finding a proper cook once one leaves England. Which is precisely why I found it necessary to bring Chester here as my orderly. Not only is he an excellent soldier, but an accomplished chef as well. Isn't that so, Chester? Perhaps you'd better not try to speak. Your vocal cords will never heal. As soon as we're settled in, I'm sure that Chester will take great pleasure in delighting you with his skills in the kitchen.
What exactly happened to his voice?
Dust along the trail, I expect. Inflammation of the throat. Chester, you see, is accustomed to the more salubrious climate of our homeland. And his health, I fear, is rather delicate.
Corporal Watkins and patrol. Open up.
Come in.
Oh, sir, there's something that requires your attention.
Yes, what is it, Corporal?
Well, it's urgent, sir.
Well, speak up, man.
Well, I don't think you'd want to bother Major Richardson, sir.
Well, I'm sure it can wait till I finish my coffee.
Well, I suppose it can, sir, but I thought you might like to attend to it now. I mean, just in case there's something to it. Not that I think there is.
All right, Corporal, all right. Anything to stop your babbling. Excuse me, Major. This will only take a moment, I'm sure.
What do you suppose that was all about?
I don't know.
But why do you keep telling him I'm such a good cook?
I was playing a part, Jeremiah.
Overplaying your hand is more like it. The way you talk to him, he's a colonel, you're a major.
You've seen the major. You know his reputation. He'd be arrogant before the king.
Maybe, but if I do any cooking for him, you're going to have a sick colonel on your hands.
That might not be such a bad idea. Look, we've got to get word to Daniel. Tell him that the rifles won't be arriving until late tomorrow and that a friend of the major's is due here.
I can't just walk out of this fort.
No, I guess you can't. But you are supposed to be a master chef, and a master chef uses rare herbs and spices that grow in the woods.
I wouldn't know an herb if I fell on one.
Well, most people wouldn't. Well, you can't speak, so I'll give you a note to show the guard at the gate. After you've talked to Daniel, pick some weeds to take back with you.
You people are ingenious. You know, your story is so ridiculous, I'm almost inclined to give it some credence.
Well, why do you suppose I was tied up? And why did I shout for help? Well, certainly the corporal told you
you'll
that...
have to do better than that. Anyone can tie a rope around his legs and shout for help.
The corporal surely told you there was another man there, the one they followed.
Yes, and lost. Your accomplice in trying to convince us of this nonsensical story.
For what reason?
Well, probably to get your hands on those rifles, I expect.
The rifles? Yes, the rifles. That imposter brought one with him, didn't he? Well, look, I can describe it to you. Yes, prove to you that I know it as only the inventor could.
Major Richardson has already done that.
Major Richardson?
I know you people have friends in London, and I'm sure they've given you all sorts of information about Major Richardson and his rifle. There's one thing they can't help you with. Major Richardson is a born and bred Englishman. There's no doubt about that.
You fool. He's an Indian.
Oh, you are amusing. You mean he's one of those savages?
Yes, yes. He's an Indian. He just happens to have graduated from Oxford.
It gets better and better.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. His orderly. He told you the man had a sore throat, didn't he? Well, that's because he's a Kentuckian. Yes, one word out of his mouth and you'd know something was wrong.
Well, you'll have a chance to prove who you are, or aren't.
How?
In the next day or so, an officer will be arriving here, a man who's known John Richardson all his life.
What officer?
A Captain Halstead.
Barnaby Halstead? Perfect.
Well, your friends have done a complete job, haven't they?
That will settle this, won't it? And I'm afraid, Colonel, that when it does, I shall be forced to send a report on this entire matter to London. It's one thing to be cautious, but it's something else altogether to be an out-and-out simpleton.
Take this man to the detention cell, keep a close guard on him. Corporal.
Sir?
He's either the most arrogant spy who ever lived or the most obnoxious British officer I've ever met. Corporal, I want a constant and close watch kept on Major Richardson and his orderly. And I don't want them to know they're being watched. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Well, it appears to me that the longer we keep up this play acting, the more apt we are to stick our foot in their mouth. Now, if them rifles don't get here pretty soon.
Oh, forgive me, Major. Just some minor administrative detail. Being a fort commandant can be a bore at times.
I dare say. Oh, dear, your coffee must be frigid. Chester, if you had more hot coffee for the
No, no, thank you. I've had quite sufficient. Chester, how long have you been with the Major?
Oh, poor chap. That throat must be as raw as fresh-cut beef. 2 years, Colonel. He was assigned to me directly after I received my commission. And now, if you'll forgive me, Colonel, I am a bit tired after a long ride, and I do want to be fresh in the morning. There's much work to be done. You'll excuse me. You can tend the table later, Chester. I'll need you to help me in unpacking. Good night, Colonel.
Good night.
on my... You know you pretty nigh broke my toe.
You were going to answer the colonel, weren't you?
Why, he's sneaky.
That's because he's beginning to suspect we're not all we're pretending to be. I don't know why, but we're going to have to be doubly careful from now on. Yeah, I should pass you through the gate. Now, tell Daniel about the delay in the rifles and so forth. You're sure you can find him?
Look, I may not be much of an orderly, but I ain't no oaf.
Him. Track him by moonlight's well nigh impossible without cat's eyes. This way.
The colonel didn't say anything to Mingo about Richardson.
And the fact that he's got them redcoats on me. Oh, he's got his wind up all right. Are you sure you got them off my trail?
If those rifles weren't so fired important, I'd say you and Mingo ought to get out of there right away any way you can.
You know something? I think Mingo's enjoying that play acting so much, he wouldn't leave unless you drug him out of there. Dan, have you got a way figured to get them rifles out of there once they get them in there?
No. You say those rifles are due to arrive tomorrow afternoon?
Well, that's what the colonel said.
And the major's friend, Captain Halstead?
That's tomorrow night or the next day.
Well, we still have some time left.
If everything goes according to schedule. And so far, it ain't.
We've got to prove to the colonel that Mingo is Richardson beyond a doubt.
That's impossible, ain't it?
I'm beginning to think so. Look, you better get on back and don't come out again. We can't afford to make that colonel any more suspicious than he is.
Almost forgot.
What's that?
Herbs.
What?
Herbs and spices. That's what I'm out here for. I'm supposed to bring some back. Weeds will do just fine.
I'll give you an idea for your throat.
Herbs?
No, it's more like red pepper. Chew it and swallow it. Makes your throat red and inflamed.
Oh. Look, Dan, if I don't come out of that fort...
Don't come out. Unless there's an emergency or unless the rifles have arrived. By the way, you might let the redcoats pick up your trail and follow you, and that way you'll seem perfectly innocent.
You know what? I gotta hand it to you. You think of everything.
Men, form a double rank. Sergeant, open them up. Well, this must be a big moment for you, eh, Major?
It is, indeed.
Sergeant! Through that axe.
See, Colonel, I want to be absolutely certain that the rifles weathered the sea voyage successfully. There, Colonel. This is the weapon that's going to bring a quick end to the fighting.
Yes, I believe it might. If it's all you say it is.
Oh, it is. It is indeed, and more, I assure you.
I don't suppose you'd care to give us a demonstration, would you?
A demonstration? You mean right now?
Yes, right now. Why not?
Yes, indeed. Why not?
Corporal. Sir. Arrange a target for the Major, will you?
Sir.
How do you want me to fire the rifle, Colonel? Standing, kneeling, prone, or on the move?
On the move?
Yes, you see, that's one of the distinct advantages of the Richardson rifle.
Well, the choice is yours.
Yeah, very well, Colonel.
Very impressive demonstration, Major.
Thank you, Colonel.
That colonel was so cocksure that he was walking you right into a trap with that rifle, and all the time you was planning to walk him right into his own trap. Oh, it warms the cockles, Mingo. I do say.
Well, the important thing is he's just about convinced that I really am Major Richardson. That should give us a little more freedom to work something out. Now, if nothing else happens to arouse his suspicions, we might be able to...
Major Richardson, I've a really extraordinary surprise for you.
Oh, well, out with it.
You'd better put your tunic back on.
Don't tell me Barnaby Halstead has arrived already.
No. I said a surprise.
Oh, what could possibly happen in the middle of the afternoon in a frontier fort that would require my being formally attired?
The arrival of a member of the fair sex. And I do mean fair, Major. You ought to be congratulated. She is a beauty.
She...
Yes, her boat docked in Yorktown yesterday. All the way from Liverpool, just to surprise you on your birthday. And she's in the sitting room waiting for you right now. Well, can't you guess, man? Miss Ellen Courtney, your fiancée. Miss Courtney? Well, that's hardly the look of a man who hasn't seen his betrothed for a long time.
A surprise, Colonel. Merely surprised that she'd come all the way to this wilderness.
John, darling, how wonderful to see you.
My dear, how can I ever tell you how happy I am? You almost scared me out of 10 years' growth.
Poor dear. The shock of seeing me is very nearly undone.
Very nearly.
Well, I'm sure you two don't need me around. We'll see you at dinner, I hope, Miss Courtney.
Surely.
And she's brought a real surprise with her, too. Oh, Chester, Sergeant Miller, who brought in the rifles, has potions and ointments for all sorts of ailments, and he knows a bit about medicine, too. I told him about your throat. He's waiting in the North Barracks to have a look at it now.
Rebecca Boone, what in the name of heaven are you doing here?
Well, convincing the colonel that you're Major Richardson, for one thing.
You did a fair job of that, but don't you know the British shoot spies?
Oh, I don't think the British would execute a woman. But I don't think they'd hesitate to shoot you and Jeremiah.
Yes, and if that Sergeant Miller knows anything at all about medicine, we're right back where we started.
Oh, no.
No, Dan will solve that. I'm on fire. I am burning up.
Good. Now's a fine time to show your throat to the sergeant.
Mingo, Dan says it's going to be impossible to get those rifles out of here.
Yes, with that Captain Halstead and 200 British soldiers due here any moment, he's probably right.
But he does have a plan for the rifles and the major.
Speaking of Daniel...
The surprise the colonel mentioned. Come, my darling. The surprise. It's the rest of your things from your flat in London. You couldn't bring them when you came. Since we're going to be married, I thought...
Yes, I know, but where's Daniel? You mean...
It's a bit cramped, but he'll be coming out after dark.
You said he agrees we can't get the rifles out. What is all this?
Well, he doesn't want the British to have them either. And as long as they have Major Richardson, they can manufacture more.
Yes, but what are we supposed to do?
Of course, darling, we'll have to buy more things. But you'd be surprised how comfy it'll be when I get it all fixed up.
Yes.
Colonel, can't men be difficult?
Forgive me for interrupting. But I've just come from the barracks, Major, and that orderly of yours has a fierce-looking throat. However, Sergeant Biller tells me that he has a swab he's sure will clear it up in no time. He assures me that Chester will be having his voice back in a matter of hours.
Oh, I am glad to hear that.
Major, I didn't break in like this to tell you that. Not principally, anyway.
Well, what is it, Colonel?
I want to apologize. I've been keeping something from you out of, well, mistrust is the only word, I suppose.
Mistrust, Colonel? Of me?
Yes. We captured a fellow, a very convincing talker. Obviously a rebel spy who told a wild story and claimed that he was you. And that you were an imposter.
But surely you didn't believe him?
Well, no. At least not at first. But he knew so much about you, about your rifle. He even knew Captain Halstead's first name.
Fancy that. It only goes to show how devious these colonials can really be.
The audacity of the man.
Well, that didn't really convince me. But when he said that your orderly had a sore throat, or at least was feigning a sore throat, well...
I see, of course. He was spying on us on the trail. You're perfectly right, Colonel. We must all be vigilant, constantly.
You're very generous, Major.
Not at all.
Colonel, what will happen to the man?
The spy? Well, he'll face a firing squad.
When?
Dawn tomorrow.
Well, that's all right.
Pardon?
I mean, I'll be back in my room at the hotel in Salem. I wouldn't want to see.
Of course. Well, dinner, then?
Of course.
I almost forgot the best part. He insisted that you were an Indian.
An Indian? I? An Indian?
Fancy that.
That is amusing. An Indian, I? An Indian. Daniel, you missed your calling. You were born to have been a master spy. Daniel, it's time. fuse burn long enough? About a minute and a half. I've tested 2 of them. Where's Becky? Inside. I'll need about 10 minutes and then get him out of here. Right.
Come in.
Forgive me for disturbing you, Colonel.
Oh, not at all, Major, not at all. Do come in.
Since he's to be executed in the morning, I should like to question that fellow who claims to be me. I think we should do everything we can to find out where, how, and how much the rebels have learned concerning our plans for the Richardson rifle.
Well, I doubt he'll talk, but it's certainly worth the effort. Matter of fact, I'd like to be part of it.
Excellent, Colonel.
Courtney, I didn't realize you were still here.
John will drive me to my hotel in Salem shortly.
Don't you think it would be better if Miss Courtney were not here when we question?
You're probably right, Colonel. You'd best wait upstairs, my dear. This may prove to be somewhat unpleasant. Come in. So, this is the fellow who claims to be Major John Richardson. Meet your fiancée, Major.
So, you compound the crime. She's an imposter also.
I see. You've decided to continue this ridiculous fiction to the end.
You see nothing, Colonel, because you're a blind and thoroughgoing fool, which you will learn to your sorrow when Captain Halstead arrives.
In that case, you'd better pray that Captain Halstead arrives before dawn, hadn't you? My dear. Now, look here. Don't you think you've gone far enough with this masquerade?
I'm Captain Halstead, Corporal. Yes, sir, the Colonel's expecting you, but the troops, sir, we thought you were coming with us.
Bivouacked half a mile down the road.
Well, I'll tell the Colonel you're here, sir.
Don't you see how pointless this is? Now, I can't promise you clemency, of course, but if you'll tell us...
Come in.
Oh, sir, Captain Halstead's arrived.
Well, show the captain in, Corporal.
Yes, sir. Are you going to tell us that Captain Halstead also is an imposter?
John, what in the world are you doing in those clothes?
Behind you, Barnaby!
Oh! Captain, if you'll join the Major there. I prefer not to shoot you, Colonel.
At last. At last you can see with your own eyes what a fool you've been.
Rebecca! See that Major Richardson doesn't move, while we take care of them.
You must think you're pretty clever. You're not clever enough to get out of here alive.
We'll do the best we can, Colonel, I assure you. Now, if you'll turn that chair around... Sit down and put your hands behind your back.
Why, you ought to be grateful, Major. Leastwise, you ain't gonna be shot at sunrise for spying.
Meet you at the wagon, Jeremiah. You ready, Rebecca?
Yes.
Remember, casually now. Good evening, Corporal.
Sir, shall I stable the captain's horse, or shall I leave him here?
Captain Halstead will be a while. He's tied up with the colonel.
Thanks, sir.
We're ready.
You ready? Right. You say that fuse will burn for a minute and a half. You sure it'll blow up all those rifles in there?
When that gunpowder goes, those that are not blown up will be burned to cinders.
Get out of here.
Nice night for a ride, sir.
Yes, isn't it, Corporal?
Will you be coming back from Salem tonight, sir?
As a matter of fact, we won't. We are in a hurry, Corporal.
Corporal of the Guard! Corporal of the Guard! Stop those people!
Mighty good.
Thank you, sir. Coffee? Mingo?
No, thank you, Rebecca.
I think I like your hair short. But perhaps I could shape it a little more.
You do, and my mother will come down from the happy hunting ground and haunt you.
Coffee, Jeremiah?
Thank
Careful,
you,
it's
Becky.
hot.
No chance of getting that Major Richards to make some of them rifles for us, is there, Daniel?
He's a stubborn man, and a proud one. He's refused money, freedom, and a commission in the Continental Army. Can't help but admire him, in fact.
Well, one thing for sure, them rifles ain't gonna do nobody any good in this fight.
Or any harm, either.
Well, we bought time, and time is in our favor. Rebecca Boone, you're an amazing woman. Wife, mother, spy.
Most important thing, cook. That's what she does the best.
Well, now, I'm not so sure that Rebecca will regard that as a compliment just now, Jeremiah. Well, for one thing, we never would have escaped alive from that fort without her. And never mind destroying the rifles. That makes her a heroine of the Revolution. A little more exciting than being a frontier woman. And for another thing, I think she rather enjoyed playing the part of a British lady. Is that a fact, Becky?
Well, I surely did hate giving those lovely clothes back to Mrs. Devery.
Speaking of clothes, I lost a perfectly good set of buckskins to that Major Richardson.
Now, don't you worry about Jeremiah. We'll shoot you another set. And Becky will stitch him up for you, won't you, Becky?
Back to the frontier. More pie, Jeremiah?
Don't mind if I do.
Received a message from Terrace Khan asking me to come.
It is nothing, dear cousin. I will attend to it. I will attend to it. Rest yourself.
Boone! Boone. Welcome, Boone. Welcome.
Braves told me you were ill.
Well,
much more than ill. Boone, I must ask a great favor of you. Get Lawana and bring her here quickly.
It's that bad?
Soon, my people will bury me. And unless Lawana is here, they will start to bury each other. For 15 years, she hasn't seen the land or faces of her people. Must we now beg her to return? I say she is no longer a Delaware. She's a white. And I want no white for my queen. I challenge the words of my cousin. Luana is my daughter, blood of my blood. Does council deny her the right to be queen?
We do not deny her the right. We question her fitness.
And what will answer your question?
To see her for ourselves.
You shall see her. Daniel Boone will bring her here. You can judge her for her fitness. Is it agreed?
It is agreed.
Do you remember why I asked you to take Lawana away many years ago?
To learn the ways of the white man.
That is true. But there was another better reason. More important, I feared for her life.
Tatama?
Tatama. Many times since the death of the mother of Lawana, my council had begged me to take another woman to provide a male heir. This woman could have protected my child from Tatama's ambitions for her son. But I could not take another woman. Do you understand that, Boone?
I can understand that.
Tatama could not. These are the wedding garments of the mother of Lawana. She must wear them when she comes back.
She may not want to wear them. She may not want to come back. What then?
Then Katoga will be chief. A fine young man, brave, intelligent, but his ears are full of the words of his mother, who lusts for power, and to prove that power, she will make war, and many of my people will die. Boone, it is the deepest wish of this old man to see his only child once more before he dies.
Tedescan?
He must not be allowed to return.
I wish it were not necessary.
Is it necessary for you to become chief?
Hungry, Katoga? Help yourself.
You must think me foolish.
Well, it did seem a mite foolish. You leaning up against that tree all night when there was a good fire a few feet away. You're, not planning anything hostile, are you?
No.
And why are you following me?
To see that you do not bring Lawana back.
Well, it's Tedescan's wish that Lawana comes back.
Tedescan will do anything to prevent my becoming chief.
You know, that's interesting. Because he's told me that you'd make a fine chief.
Then why does he oppose me so?
He opposes your mother. He feels as chief you would serve her and not your people.
Boone,
I have been trained since childhood to rule my people.
Well, that may be, Katoga. But who was your teacher?
Luana will not want to come back.
Well, maybe we ought to leave that up to her. She's still Tedescon's daughter.
She will have forgotten by now.
If I dance one more step, I shall collapse.
Well, you should rest for just a moment. This won't be over for hours. Just one, William.
Thank you.
First, you must have one more dance with me, Pa.
Not on your life, my dear.
Oh,
no. As far as I'm concerned, your engagement party is over.
William,
I've got to save my feet for the wedding.
Oh, there you are, Louise. For a minute, I thought you'd run off and eloped with somebody else, Mother.
Father, you must convince Father to dance with me again.
Oh, yes, one more.
Away with you, boy. I shall dance only if I'm carried. Oh, stop that. Yes, Amos.
There's Mr. Boone here to see you, sir, and a companion.
Well, show them in, please.
Daniel Boone? Welcome. Why, it's been years, man.
About 15.
Welcome, Mr. Boone.
Mrs. Creighton.
And, your...
This is Katoga of the Delaware Nation.
How do you do? What brings you here after all these years?
Well, I hate to intrude on your party, but,
Excuse me, please. But I have to return to my guests.
Well, I think you're the one I came to see. You're Luana, aren't you?
My name is Louise Creighton.
Oh, Amos, would you serve the refreshments, please?
Yes, ma'am.
And, do please continue dancing. Perhaps we could go in here and talk for just a moment. Come on down. And would you, please? Now, darling, don't be foolish. You know that it was Mr. Boone who brought you to us. And you were called Luana when you were a small child.
Of course, Mother. I'm sorry. Why did you want to see me, Mr. Boone?
Well, your father sent me. He wants me to take you to him.
My father?
Come now, Daniel. You know the child's had only one father, me. She doesn't even remember Tedescan. What could he possibly want with her after all these years?
Tedescan is dying. He wants to see his only child before he dies. He wants her to take her rightful place as queen.
Queen?
Queen of what, for heaven's sakes?
Queen of the Delaware Nation.
Nonsense.
That's enough, Father. I'm sorry to hear Tedescan is ill. He's a great man, a fine leader. But believe me, Louise is no more fit to be Queen of the Delawares than I am to be King of Prussia.
Tell the worthy Tedescan that Miss Louise Creighton regrets her inability to attend him due to her imminent marriage.
You see, Mr. Boone, this is an engagement party. Louise and Farley are to be married in the spring.
I haven't heard anything from you yet, miss.
It's all so sudden and confusing. I don't even remember him. What would I say to him?
I don't think you'd find Tedescan hard to talk to.
Mother,
I know. It's a hard decision. But you're going to have to make it for yourself. Oh, my dear daughter, I don't want you to go. But if you don't go, you may regret it later on.
Mother, I must say, I don't like the idea of Louise traipsing off into the wilderness with this. Oh, the whole idea is ridiculous.
Would there be any danger, Mr. Boone?
I can promise you she'll come to no harm.
I know I can trust you, sir. Louise will give you her decision in the morning.
If you decide to go, Louise, I'm going with you. But don't count on it, Mr. Boone. Come on, Louise.
Oh, Mr. Boone, you must be very tired after your long journey. I'll, Amos?
Yes, ma'am.
He'll show you to your room. And,
Katoga.
Katoga.
Good night.
Good night. Elizabeth, I could use that drink.
Take the trunk, Amos.
Yes, sir, Mr. Farley.
Come back for these.
Yes.
My. Looks like you got enough clothes here to last you for a month, honey.
The bare minimum, Father. I haven't packed a single thing I won't absolutely need.
Well, you must take this one because it brings out the color of your eyes, and on a warm evening,
I'm afraid you all have the wrong idea. Luggage is out of the question. We're walking all the way. I think you'll find this better for traveling than anything you have in those valises. It was your mother's.
She can't possibly wear that.
It's very soft.
Delaware women have strong teeth
Strong teeth?
to chew the skins and make them soft. We'll wear what we're wearing. Thank you. Unless... You sure you want to go, Louise?
Yes, I'm sure.
Was it necessary to be so rough?
Thank you.
1-1 gum. What's that gibberish?
Well, that's Delaware for you're welcome. You may have noticed, Creighton, that it makes more sense sometimes to have a woman walk behind you.
Like a squaw?
Like a squaw. The Delawares, they're not like most tribes you've heard about. They stay pretty much in one place. The men hunt and fish, the women work in the fields. They're much like any other frontier people. They have a lot of pride, a lot of dignity. And their chief, Tedescon,
Pride and dignity, indeed.
You were saying, Mr. Boone?
You were telling us about the charms of the Delaware people.
well, now, Katoga's not really like that. He's just putting on a show for you.
Why, pray?
He's trying to scare you off
Scare me off. Why?
because he wants to be chief himself.
But I'm not going. I'm just going to visit.
Now, he really can't be sure of that. He thinks you might talk to Tedescon. Change your mind.
Eat some. Very good. That's enough.
Delaware women do not waste food.
Nor should they, I'm sure. For they can't afford to. But Miss Creighton does waste food. She does not know how it has come by, nor does she care. She only knows that it is there and in excellent abundance, and that's all she need know. In short, she is a lady. But that's something you savages wouldn't understand. Come on, Louise, we're going home.
All right. Before you leave, I want to ask you a question first. Are you really all he thinks you are?
We were raised together, remember?
I'm talking to you.
I don't understand.
I think you do understand, but I can be more specific. Are you helpless, ignorant, in short, a lady? Is that all you are?
Whatever do you mean, all?
I think she knows what I mean. Don't you?
I do know where food comes from, Farley.
Hard to believe, isn't it, Farley?
I don't know what you're trying to do, Boone, but my fiancée has had just about enough of it.
Your fiancée also happens to be Teddis Khan's daughter. Aren't you interested just a little bit in knowing what that means?
It means she's the daughter of a dirty, ignorant savage, which is something I shall always endeavor to overlook.
Don't trouble yourself.
Louise, I didn't mean it that way. Louise. We're to be married.
But only if we overlook certain things. Isn't that true?
Yes. I won't have a squaw for a wife.
Do you think you can overlook my parentage, Farley? Don't you see a certain family resemblance?
Louise, wait!
You stay here.
It'll dirty your hand.
I'm sorry I'm causing you a lot of trouble.
Yes, you are. I made a promise to, well, how did Farley put it? A dirty, ignorant savage. But I plan on keeping it if I can. Luana, you can go on back with Farley, all right, but on his terms. As a dainty little doll who faints at the sight of a hunk of meat. Do you want that?
I don't know.
Could it be that you're ashamed of what you are? That you're pretending to be a fool so you can call yourself a lady?
I am ashamed. And I've always been ashamed.
Why, Luana? Because you don't know anything about Indians except what you've heard. You know, most people don't hate Indians. They pity them. They want to uplift them. Which pretty much means that they think they're inferior.
I suppose it does.
Take Katoga. Would anyone in their right senses dare pity him?
No.
No. Because he's proud of who he is and of what he is. And so should you be. You're the daughter of Teddis Khan, a great ruler of a proud people. Feeling inferior the way you do, you may not be worthy of him.
Mr. Boone,
Luana, you can do what you like with these. I'm tired of carrying them.
What the devil does this mean?
Did you know my mother, Mr. Boone?
A long time ago.
Do I look like her?
Very much.
Do you intend to remain in those ridiculous garments?
They're quite comfortable. Will you teach me to speak Delaware, Katoga? I must have known it once, but I've forgotten. Have I done something wrong?
Well, in a way, you're more or less asking him to cut his own throat.
Because he wants to be chief.
That's right.
You didn't answer me, Katoga.
I will teach you.
Thank you.
That's too much. Come on, Louise, you're going home with me.
I'm sorry, Paul. I'm going to see my father now. Please let me go.
Not until you stop this charade.
I think you better let her go.
Well, you stay out of this, Boone. You've caused enough trouble as it is.
There's nothing keeping you here.
Louise?
I'm sorry, Folly. It isn't the same anymore. Can't you see that?
What shall I say to to my parents?
Tell them thank you very much for allowing me to make my own decision. Wangam gusto kawan, no Chan.
Welcome, my child. I did not think you could remember our language.
Katoga taught me a few words on the way.
Katoga? You must be a diplomat, my child.
Well, it could be, Titus Khan. I kind of think there's more to it than that.
She is very beautiful.
Like her mother.
Yeah. Yes. Like her mother.
I'll be going.
Oh, no, wait. Tonight, there will be a council meeting, and then you may go with my thanks. And if there is no war among my people, it is because of what you have done.
War?
I'll wait.
Do you know why you were here?
He said you had died.
It is true. No. We won't talk of that. There's so little time. And we have very many more important things to talk about. Death and I have only been waiting for you, my child. Yeah. Sit beside me. Are you afraid? afraid of me?
No.
Then why do you weep?
I have two fathers, and I am losing them both.
That is hard. But what I will ask of you is harder still. Tell me, are you a person of strength and courage?
I don't know.
It is not proper to be modest with me.
And yes, I am.
Then listen carefully, and I will explain.
I'll get some water.
How does she seem?
She's the daughter of a great chief.
Oh, Boone. Boone, I must ask you to do one more thing for my people.
Father! Father!
I loved him too.
Disturbs our council.
I am Lawana, daughter of Taduskan. I claim the right to sit with the council in place of my father.
You may sit. The council will begin.
In the name of the spirit of the feathered robe, I command the presence of the chief maker.
Who commands the presence of the chief maker?
Luana, daughter of Teduscan, rightful queen of the Delaware nation.
All who accept this woman as queen must pay homage.
I demand the ancient trial of kings.
The right of Luana, daughter of Teduscan, has been challenged. One who cannot accept the challenge cannot rule. Is that not the law?
It is the law. Do you accept the challenge?
I accept.
Do you understand what the trial requires? That only the bravest may endure it?
Only the bravest is fit to rule.
It is your right to stand guard over the place of trial.
I will stand guard.
It is your right to choose one to stand guard with him.
I choose Daniel Boone.
Does Daniel Boone agree?
I agree.
So be it.
Withdraw the challenge. I do not understand you.
I did not expect her to accept the challenge. Perhaps she will not survive.
It is her business to withdraw. Or would you rather spend your life subject to a woman?
There are those that say I'm already subject to a woman and that you...
Speak up, my son. Say what is in your mind.
That you would rule through me and that you would make a war to show your power.
Do you believe this?
I do not know.
I have spent my life trying to win the feathered robe for you. Do you think I would steal it from your shoulders? Have I ever given you reason to distrust me? Answer me, my son.
No, my mother. No, you have not.
Well, then trust me now. You will be chief. Not slave to mother or queen, but chief. I promise you this.
stop this, Katoga.
So can she.
This is the last moment when you can withdraw from the trial without losing honor.
Let the trial begin.
So be it.
Here you must remain until we return. You will touch no one will touch you. You will eat nothing, nor will you drink. If at the setting of tomorrow's sun you have survived the trial, I, Tatama, chief maker to the Delaware, will place the mantle of the feathered robe on your shoulders.
Aye, aye. Oh, Great Spirit, the destiny of this woman is in your hands. To interfere is forbidden. You, Katoga, and you, Boone, will remain to see that the will of the Great Spirit prevails.
You may not hold weapons. It is the law.
Don't fall asleep.
Was thinking about white wine. Have you ever had white wine, Katoga?
I've never had white wine.
Poor Katoga. Pity Katoga.
I never should have gotten you into this in the first place.
I'm all right. Just a bit chilled.
But you better enjoy the chill while you can. It's going to be daylight before long. She can't take anymore.
She need only loosen the thong.
I'm gonna take her down.
She must do it herself.
Stop it. Katoga is right. Let me alone. Please.
Stay with her. What are you doing here?
Do you not wish to be chief?
My mother sent you.
Just stay here. I will attend to Boone.
Go back and tell her not to interfere.
Katoga, are you all right?
I'm only paying homage to my queen. You would be proud.
It's because of you that I was able to do it.
Perhaps. I've come to say goodbye. I'm leaving with Daniel Boone.
Why? Is it because of your mother? The council said she need not go, only that she no longer be chief maker.
For her, that will be worse. No, I'm leaving because I will not be chief. I've sworn this to myself.
Isn't there another way, Katoga? Must a queen rule alone?
You're very bold.
I keep surprising myself. But a queen should be bold. What surprises me even more is